there are people who are going to be advising you, not because they mean well for you, but because they are intimidated by the level of confidence that you have in your dreams and in your visions. So they try to discourage you. Now, hear this. If you're someone who is trying to become an unstoppable woman, there's something you need to understand. It is not every advice that you are going to take. Before you take advice from somebody, make sure that that person you're taking advice from is someone that is doing the kind of thing that you want to do for the rest of your life. Is someone that their goals, that their ambitions are similar to your own, even if it's not the same thing. Anybody who does not understand what your visions is all about, don't take advice from them. It's going to confuse you. Taking advices from random people, from just anybody that comes your way because you think they are elderly, because you think they are a family member or your friends, is going to stop your journey of becoming. So it's not every advice that you are going to take. And even when you decide to take an advice from somebody, you should know your limits. Somebody might just be saying something that actually makes sense, a whole lot of sense, yeah? But they're going to get to a point where it no longer aligns with you. You are listening to somebody talking and everything they are saying is actually making sense. But then they get to that particular point where everything just feels off. If you just feel like this thing no longer aligns with what I want, at that point, carry your filter. Filter the ones you want and do away with the ones you don't want. That is just it. Because if you keep taking advice from everybody, you are going to keep revolving around the circle. And by the end of the day, you end up not achieving your goals. You end up not reaching for the unstoppable version of you. And hear this, there are people who are going to be advising you, not because they want you to do well, not because they mean well for you, but because they are intimidated by your success already. They are intimidated by the level of confidence that you have in your dreams and in your visions. So they try to discourage you. In a natural sense, most of the advice is not advice. They are discouragement disguised as advice. You tell somebody that you want to start a clothing business, and they'll tell you, no, you don't have to start a clothing business. Instead of that, use the money to do this and that. And by the end of the day, use that money to do that particular thing they asked you to do. 3, 6 months, or 1 year later, you begin to regret why you didn't start that clothing business. You see, that particular advice that someone gave to you has actually stood as a stumbling block, stopped your becoming as an unstoppable woman in your finances. So before you take advice from anybody, thoroughly analyze that advice. Make sure that it aligns with who you want to be, what you want to be, and your goals. It's okay to take advice, but do your analysis very well before you actually take that advice from anybody. The journey of becoming is not something that's going to happen to you by accident. It's something you're going to choose daily. And by choosing it daily, it means that the people you follow, the persons you look up to, they must align with who you want